We're just outside Seattle. It's 50 degrees and raining, and we're at DirtFish, which means it's time to drive the all-new 2024 Mustang Mach-E GT Rally. So I'm with Collete, and she's one of the pro drivers that's here today. I believe she works with Mr. Von Gittin Jr. and his crew. And she's going to actually show me what this car is capable of. While she's doing that, though, I'm going to attempt to explain to you some of the differences between the Mach-E GT and then the Rally.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. So some of the big changes from the GT to the Rally is the Rally has the GT with the performance upgrade as standard. It rides an inch higher on softer tube suspension. That's just to handle the dirt and the stuff like that. And the Magna ride's been retuned also to allow for more off-roadiness. There's a new set of tires. They're a little bit more off-road focused. They're not dedicated dirt tires, but they're definitely designed to kick up some dirt. And really, a lot of what the changes come is in software. The Rally mode, the Rally Sport mode this car has, really cuts back on the traction control intervention. But one thing that seems to be really impressive, even from the passenger seat, is just how rapidly the car is able to shift power from the front motor to the rear motor. And Colette's able to, I mean, she's using the brake, but she's also doing a lot of left foot steering here, which is, you know, on a 6,000-pound car is pretty cool. And it's super slippery out here today, and these are not racing tires, but I think it's handling itself pretty well. You know, and I definitely have nowhere near the level of skill that she does, so when you see me drive later in this video, you'll be like, oh, well, that Chad, he's a punk. But but it's really like, I haven't slid like this in an electric car before. That's for sure. All right, now that I've done a couple of sighting laps, I can talk about what it's like to drive. So I'll do a little bit while we're driving. I'm also saying this for the instructor that's in the car with me. If you hear him yell, "Stop, we're gonna die," that's because we're about to die. But I mean, a couple of key kind of takeaways that I've noticed is, at least like off-road, like I really do like the steering on the Mach-E and the Mach-E GT. I mean, there's not a lot of feel. I mean, electric power steering engines don't have that, but the turn-in seems to be pretty direct. Maybe it's loosened up a little bit, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's very wet right now out here. But what's really cool about the Rally Sport mode is that it gives you a whole lot of slippity-slip, to where you can very intuitively, if you know what you're doing, which I don't, you can really have some fun before the stability control comes in and kind of helps sort it out. One really cool thing about the car, because it's kind of so heavy, is it does have this propensity to slide. And a lot of that can actually be, like if you're going a little wide, for example, you can actually fix that by just giving it more throttle. The computer kind of sorts out where to send the power, and if you need to, you can just lift off the accelerator a bit to kind of get that bite to come back around. It's really clever. Really kind of surprising. I mean, this surface is not nice at all. I mean, it's fun, of course, but it's very predictable. I could spend the whole day out here, I think. This is such a unique car. I don't think I've driven an EV quite this interesting off-road. You know, maybe you want to make a comparison to something like a 911 Dakar. Obviously, this isn't that level of performance, but it's kind of the same sort of buyer. Being at DirtFish, they've got a lot of Subarus around here. Ford has even mentioned that they've kind of benchmarked a WRX. This is a bit heavier. This is a bit heavier for sure. But It's such a hoot. It's a real blast. I'll say that to the instructor as well. This is a real hoot. And obviously a big thanks to the DirtFish folks for helping us out and shooting video and stuff today. So
tell me to stop, although I know we must come to an end. I tell myself I'm okay, but I know that I shouldn't pretend.
Due to some scheduling, we were unable to drive the Mach-E Rally on the streets, but we expected to drive a lot like the Mach-E GT, but a little bit nicer over broken pavement thanks to the softer suspension. That's kind of like how the Ford Raptor is the best driving on-street F-150. Think of it the same way as along those lines. If you do want to get a Mach-E Rally, you can order one now, and the price with delivery is $61,890. The Mach-E Rally has charm, charisma, and all of the hooliganism that you would expect from a mid-2000s WRX or STI. It's not only a good car to look at, but it is the Mach-E to get. If you're looking for more fun on track, check out our first drive of the Hyundai Ioniq 5N by clicking the video link right over here.